Hello everybody, I'm Todd Unbehagen, President and CEO of Unbehagen Advisors. Now more than ever, many more people are working from home with COVID, and there are some questions about whether or not vehicle expenses and mileage are deductible now that certain people that are self-employed are working from home. So today I want to briefly discuss that, and certainly feel free to give us a call or email here at Unbehagen Advisors, and we'll help you further understand what can be deductible with mileage now that you're working from home during this COVID-19 time, and even for many people, even past that. So many people working at home, if they're self-employed, need to realize that actually working from home and having a home office constitutes that being your regular and exclusively used place of business. So with that, then anytime you leave your business, which is now your home office, what will happen is that since you're being forced to work from home, leaving there constitutes business deduction for your vehicle. So that could be in a form of actual expenses or a mileage reimbursement or mile expense amount. So that amount in 2020 is 57.5 cents per mile. So if you had a way to track your mileage, in the business type of business you're doing and the date. Some people will track that with apps that they can download on their phone. One popular one, which there are many, but one that many clients use is called Mile IQ. So if you use that app or you handwrite and keep track of your mileage and you leave your home office to go, let's say, to the bank or to go meet with customers or clients, or just in general do anything business related for whatever you do. If you're in construction, go to a construction site, for example, that mileage from your home would be deductible. And see, normally mileage once you leave your house, if you have a permanent office outside of your home, like many of you that are self-employed did before COVID-19, what would happen there is that you would ultimately not be able to deduct that mileage, because that's called commutation or commuting mileage, where that is not deductible because you have a permanent place of work outside of your home. So just going to work in the morning and coming back is not deductible. But in this case, now that you're working from home and you have to, that is your permanent place of work for now. So those are things to consider. Now, if you are self-employed, those are deductible. If you're an employee and your employer does not have a accountable plan, as it's called, an official plan in place where you substantiate expenses and return amounts greater than that are substantiated to them, these are written plans typically, then you're not receiving reimbursement for mileage. Then in that case, unfortunately, as of a couple years ago, there is no unreimbursed employee expenses on Schedule A, so that mileage isn't deductible. Unless, again, if your employer reimburses you, then that's not a taxable event as long as it's an accountable plan. You'll have to ask them about that. But for self-employed people, which is primarily what I'm speaking of, just keep that in mind and you can deduct that when we prepare your taxes for your business. And if you're an S corporation owner, we can talk to you about taking a mileage reimbursement and how to do that if you haven't been doing that already. So feel free to call us at Unbehagen Advisors or email us. We're here for you all year. We're here to help you maximize your expenses and your deductions for taxes, especially if you're self-employed as well, which I'm talking about today.